1, 2, 3.
Yo, this is Storyteller. Holla at your boy.
Yo, this is Storyteller. Holla at your boy. Today I got this young man right here. All three of them is wise, y'all. I'm talking about. They got some good advice for you youngsters out there. And I want to start off with you, sir. Can you introduce yourself, and it's a topic that you would like to discuss, please?
My name is Houston. I'm 23, so I'm not anyway disconnected with the youth. If anything, I'm still growing up with y'all. And the biggest thing I need to say is speak your truth. Rather than not only speak it, but be your truth. Embody that truth. A lot of people, especially on social media, we act completely different than who we are in person. And we strive away from our roots rather than sticking to our roots. So not only speak the truth, because it's one thing to speak the truth, but it's one thing to embody and be who you are, and not let anybody else get in the way of it. Whatever that may be, that's up to you. Don't look to anybody else to find your truth, because whatever that will be is just an opinion. So look in the mirror, really figure out how you truly feel, no matter what it is. Don't be ashamed of it, because that's who you truly are, and express that. As long as you're not bringing harm to nobody else and acting in a way of love and truth and wisdom within your own self, you're going to give that to other people. And if you can't tell the truth and be the truth for yourself, then how can you expect that to be for other people as well?
That's right. The truth set you free. Anybody like to elaborate on what he was saying?
Well, what I want to say is two things came to my mind when he was speaking. I look at things as culture and exposure. And what I believe is some kids are afraid to be accepted because we live in a world where now kids are wearing, I never thought I would see a kid wearing $400 designer shoes, and they feel like if they don't have a certain, brand on, that they may, be made fun of or may not feel accepted. But also, you have to balance out knowing where you're from, but also being exposed to other cultures, because you have to step outside the four corners, is what I call it, your neighborhood. And sometimes when kids aren't exposed to different things, it's a culture shock. So they just kind of back away. And then they back away not only from the community, they back away from them into their own corner. So you have to find a way to, not be afraid to be yourself, but embrace your culture. And there's going to be people that we live in a world, people going to not always agree with what you're going to do. That's fine. It's okay. Understand that's okay first. It's not a threat to you. It just means that everybody thinks different. But also, you got to learn how to step outside the box and see people and things that don't look like you or sound like you. That's how you grow.
That's right. Yeah, I like what you were saying, and I agree with you when you were saying about the $400 tennis shoes and stuff like that. Back in the biblical days, they had lifespan like 900 years, 700 years, and things of that nature. Mm-hmm. But then survival became a law when they started migrating in different groups and stuff like that. So God said, okay, if you're gonna chase out the materialistic things, then you're gonna shorten your lifespan. And this is what we have here now in the modern day and time. We have the lifespan now, let's be honest, is 12, 13, 14 years old. Some a little younger than that, because they spread out the gods they know nothing of, such as worshiping jewelry, money, cars, gold, girls, or whatever it may be. So I agree with you wholeheartedly on that one. You like to say anything pertaining to this, sir?
Yeah, I'll speak on that. As far as like the $400 shoes and not being yourself, being comfortable being yourself, that's probably going to take you farther than anything in life. The more you have to pretend to be somebody that you're not, the more lies and more stuff you probably going to have to buy just to keep up image. So the best thing you can do and make it easier on yourself in life is just to be always authentic to yourself. It might not agree with everybody. It might not look like the next person next to you. But one thing you're going to notice is you're going to sleep better, think better, you're going to be more clear about what you want in life, because you're not trying to keep up with the next person. And that should help you out. That's my thought on it. I think they have great points. I think they did a good job.
Can I say one more thing too?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, when you speak and stick to your truth as well, you already embodying the traits of being a leader as well. rather than just being a follower. Because we have a bunch of followers. Like literally, if you go on social media, we're all worried about followers. There's some people to the point that will buy followers.
Yeah.
So it's like, don't be a follower, be a leader, because you inspire the leader in other people as well. And if we have a culture full of leaders rather than just followers, or just one leader and a follower, that's a powerful culture. We don't know what that looks like, but I'm excited to see what that looks like.